every entrepreneurial journey starts somewhere. And mine started in my childhood. So to understand why I do what I do, we have to go back to my father's influence on me. He was an entrepreneur, a pioneer in providing clean air solutions for homes and businesses. And when the Norwegian government introduced a new regulation in air quality for commercial and public buildings, he saw an opportunity. And with a book in one hand and the tools in the other, he started his business. And he was even accredited the 10th best business in his field at his time. So seeing my father turning a new regulation into an opportunity taught me to value entrepreneurship, creativity, and problem solving. But his influence on me wasn't just about business, it was also about values. He cared about the environment. He cared about the environment and protecting the natural habitat for the future generations. So along that and my growing commitment to sustainability, I was also thriving on all creativity. I loved making things, problem solving, and thrived on everything of the arts and crafts. So over time, creativity, entrepreneurship, and environmental responsibility didn't become just interest. It became pillars of everything I do today. So my name is Tyra Oseng-Rees, and I turn waste glass into sustainable, beautiful architectural applications. It is pure 100% glass. There is no resin, no concrete, no inorganic binders. And it's made from waste glass. And when it's transformed, it doesn't look like glass anymore. It doesn't behave like glass anymore. It looks more like a stone or a marble or something entirely new. And this fused recycled glass can be made into corporate gifts and award trophies, backlit reception desk or light fixings, even external cladding. And each creation redefined what waste glass can look like. But this story isn't about recycled glass. It's about rethinking waste, reimagining creativity, and redefining entrepreneurship. So over time, I was fascinated about the connection between sustainability, creativity, and problem solving. And that led me to study product design with a vision of shaping the world in a better way. So for me, design isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating products that can help people and shape the world in a better way. While art has the power to inspire and provoke thoughts, product design allowed me to translate my creativity into functional solution that reshape the way we see the world. So when the opportunity came to me to study how to transform the bottled glass into a new material, combining sustainability and design, I just took it. And it led me to study and to develop this fused recycled glass during a PhD, which I finished in the late 2000s. And after my PhD, I was eager to start my business. After all, entrepreneurship was in my DNA. And I had this vision of creating this beautiful aesthetic architectural application from this waste glass. But it was like the world wasn't ready yet. It was like products made from a recycled material were seen as low quality and cheap alternatives. And if you remember, in the late 2000s, consumerism was at its peak. It was like an internal consumption with people wanting the new, the pristine, the low cost and the mass produced. And sustainability was met with resistance. It was like a global mindset revolved around productivity and profit. And a new material made from discarded resources was deemed as nothing. But then, I did market research as well at that time. And I asked design-led graduates and students what they thought about the recycled glass product. And they initially loved them. They thought they were beautiful. Until they found out it was made from waste. And suddenly, the attractiveness dropped. And that bias made it a really tough sale as a premium material for the creative industry and the architectural community. But then, in 2015, everything changed. Wales introduced the new Wellbeing and Future Generation Act. This wasn't just a sustainability initiative. It was a groundbreaking new law. It made environmental and social well-being a legal requirement, ensuring that decisions made today benefit the future generations. This act allowed for newfound thinking in how we design, how we think, and how we innovate. It's making the organization obligated to take a long-term perspective, protecting the people and the planet. So for me, this legislation, this act, became a turning point for me. It became the perfect springboard for my new entrepreneurial journey, allowing me to figure out a new way to set up my business, improve the material, and make better product. This act demanded a fundamental shift in the mindset, in how we think and design and innovate. So this act allowed me to put sustainability into every step of my process. So let me tell you what this Wellbeing and Future Generation Act is. Built on a fundamental, powerful framework, the 5 ways of working, which is designed to turn sustainability into action. It's allowing organizations to make decisions that is benefiting the future. And these 5 ways of working is allowing me to put sustainability to every step of my process. But let me tell you what these 5 ways of working are. Number 1, collaboration. By breaking down silos and working across sectors and discipline, sharing the expertise and aligning the effort. Sustainability thrives when everyone comes together to work and tackle the challenges together. Number 2, long-term thinking. By designing solutions today that last beyond the present and benefit the future generation. Number 3, integration. By making sure that goals are connected and benefit multiple areas. So sustainability doesn't become an isolated effort, but a fundamental part of every decision that we make. Number 4, involvement. By making sure that we involve people at all levels. So sustainability doesn't become an individual pursuit, but a collective effort. And lastly, number 5, prevention. By addressing the challenges before they become a crisis. By shifting from a reactive solution to a proactive strategies. But you know, I didn't just adopt these principles. I put them into action through a university collaboration project, putting the recycled glass into a new faculty building and fully embracing the 5 ways of working. This wasn't about putting the recycled glass into an architectural platform. This was about a full-on, hands-on collaboration project with 3 key objectives. Firstly, to enhance the student experience. Secondly, to embrace a cross-disciplinary research community. And lastly, the third one, developing a commercially viable product from the recycled glass and this project. So I brought together students, faculties, researchers, project managers, architects, and university leaderships. And by embracing and breaking down barriers and embracing an interdisciplinary approach to innovation, we turned waste into innovation. Hi, some of the team. So I brought together Students, faculties, researchers, project managers, architects, and university leaderships, and breaking down traditional barriers, and embracing an interdisciplinary approach to innovation. By proving that, by putting 100% recycled glass into the architectural design, we turn waste into innovation. Proving that when education, sustainability, and creativity come together, we can shape a better future. So, you know, this wasn't about recycled glass or celebrating my own achievement. This was about changing perspective, proving that when academia, businesses, and sustainability align, we don't just create a new product. We created a blueprint for how to make a better future. It was about changing perspective, changing our thinking, changing our language, and changing our action. You know, the words that we use shape how we think. And how we think shape how we act. But if we continue talking about profit and global growth only, and waste as something disposable, something without value, we will keep treating it like that. But if we shift our perspective and we see waste as a material waiting for transformation, then together, through collaboration and collective responsibility, we can change the world. So, creativity, entrepreneurship, and environmental responsibility. These pillars have shaped my journey. These can become your pillars too. Let's rethink the future together. Thank you.